Greetings, Dwayne, CFRN. Happy Tuesday, 13th day of September 2016. Time now 7:15 p.m. on the East Coast, and I fully intend to have out your Concierge Trade Alerts by 8 p.m. Eastern. We had an absolutely incredible, smoking hot day in the CFRN studios. I'm going to run through everything with you really quick. Then I'm going to show you something that I think will really help your trading. In fact, it's something you can put into practice as soon as tomorrow. So stick around. I'll be right back. That everybody wants to trade. Why? Well, they'll tell you it's liquidity, but they're only trading one contract. So liquidity is really not the issue. However, if you want to grow your business into a large trading business someday, then the S&P 500 is certainly something that you want to be able to trade. So, let's take a look at it. Volume is always present. Participation is always present. If the markets are open, and they are open from 6 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. the following day, Friday nights were closed, Saturday were closed, Sunday night 6 p.m. we're open again for business. Take off an hour a day from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. When the markets reopen at 6 p.m. Eastern, the day margins go back into effect. Tonight, when the market opened at 6 p.m., that began the Wednesday session. It's still Tuesday night, but at 6 p.m. Eastern, we're now trading the Wednesday session. Now, what I'm going to show you here right now is I'm going to show you the Concierge Trade Alerts that went out on Monday evening, last night. I've already sent out Tuesday night's alerts to all of our subscribers. So if you want to take a screenshot, a snapshot, feel free, go right ahead. Because I'm not going to drag this out every time. I just want to breeze through the markets so this video doesn't last forever. Okay? Last night I told our subscribers, if you have the opportunity, buy 22.55 on the S&P 500. There it is. We ran all the way up to a swing high of 22.72.50. 75. So 17, I rounded it down to be conservative. 17 points available per contract at $50 per point. Do a little math. 17 times 50. $850 per contract. Now, we never get out at the exact swing high or the exact swing low. Why? Because with our methodology, we trail the stop, or we use our indicator set, which will tell us when to exit the trade. And right there at the close of that red candle, that's your signal. Get the heck out of town. Alright? You can also trail a stop without the indicator set. I will teach you how to do that in a private mentoring session. The cost to trade the S&P 500 Emini Futures is $500 per contract. So if you bought one contract at $22.55 and you got out somewhere along the way here, let's see, you needed 10 points, so at 22.65, if you got out right here from 55 to 65, that's 10 points, right? Now, at 10 points times $50 per point, that's $500 per contract. So if you go to the bank, they'll give you a percentage point on your money. If you go to an online bank, you might get 2, even 2.5% on your money. That's annually. When you put down 500 and make 500, that's a 100% return on your money, not annually, but daily. Yeah, I know. It's like, oh my gosh, why doesn't everybody do this? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because trading is not easy. It can be simple, but it's not easy. And most people are looking for easy. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Trading is risky. You can lose all of your money and then some. You should never make any kind of an investment without first talking with a licensed investment professional. Critical and crucial. And before you can do this type of trading, you'll have to speak with a licensed investment professional. It's called a broker, okay? And he's going to have you sign your name about 50 times that you understand that trading is risky, it's speculative, you shouldn't trade with money you can't afford to lose, because there's well, not inside the CFRN community, but in the world at large, 90% of traders who attempt to trade end up not succeeding. Why? Well, a lot of them don't have a private mentor, someone who takes them by the hand and teaches them. We teach our students both in a group setting, and we give you access to unlimited one-on-one mentoring during your 90-day mentoring period. At the end of the 90 days, if you choose to remain an active partner, you can do that for a minimal monthly fee, and that means you still have access to everything you had access to as a mentoring client. However, most important of all, aside from the zones and the live trading room and the workshops and all the thousands of hours of video that are available in the members area, you still have unlimited access to one-on-one private mentoring as often as you need it. Okay? Now, I will hold you accountable. If you're not doing your part, if you're not doing your homework, if you're not writing your business plan when you're supposed to, and writing your trading plan when you're supposed to, and doing the other homework that I will assign you when we have our mentoring sessions, okay, my attention goes to those who are going to end up succeeding. Okay? Show me how bad you want it. I'll show you how to get it. All right? The Dow. Last night I told subscribers by 19,755 ran up 145 points per contract. Now the S&P pays 50 a point. The Dow pays 5 a point. $725 per contract available. But since we don't get out at the swing high, you probably got stopped out with less than that. 3, 4, maybe 500. Depends upon how tightly you trail, or if you use the indicator set to tell you when to exit the trade. Bonds, 30-year. If you're a beginner, do me a favor, stay away from the bonds till you get a little experience under your belt. It only makes sense. Last night when the email went out, I said buy 149.09 if you get the chance. Ran up 13 ticks, $406.25 per contract available. Did anyone get out at the exact swing high? I don't think so. Not unless they're psychic or psychotic. What happened was the market started to pull back, and they said, ooh-wee, let me grab my goal for the day and be done. In queue. Like a rocket ship. Told everybody last night that's on the list, all the subscribers, by 48.76, this is where we triggered, ran up 86 points. The total available was $1,720 per contract. The indicators told you to get out at the close of this candle right here. If you had been trailing your stop, you might have gotten out here. We also have a rule of thumb that says anytime you make $1,000 in one day on one instrument, take the money and put the mouse away. It's good advice. On the soybeans, this was a stop out, buying 1036. This move gave us 2 3/4 points times $50 per point. A home run, far from it, but was it enough to give you your goal for the day? Absolutely. Did we trigger on the short side? No. Gold. The word was sell 1163. Okay. 1163. We got down to 1159. So that's going to be about $400 per contract. And then here we got down to 1157. It's going to be about $600 per contract. There was a typo. And so if you didn't contact me, I wasn't able to give you the correction, and so perhaps you did not take this trade. On the Russell. The Russell used to pay $100 a point. Now it pays $50 a point. Told the subscribers to buy 1376 if they had the opportunity. 9 points times $50 per point. That's $450 per contract. Now it costs you $500 per contract to trade the Russell intraday or even at night once the markets reopen. And this little drop here on the sell side was good for $100 per contract. Last but not least, crude oil. Crude oil, I flat out made a bad call. In other words, it was a typo, but a typo of just the fact that no one called me on it until this morning in the live trading room amazed me, and the fact that I was so busy, when I looked at it, I go, no, that's right. But then when I looked at it later, I realized, and I shared it with the radio audience, bad call. So we had a great day in the Russell, great day in the gold if you caught the right price. Soybeans, nothing to cry about. NASDAQ, my goodness. Bonds, I'll take it. Dow, giddy up. And the S&P, yahoo. All right, that's it for the charts. Oh, I said I was going to show you something. Should I show them? I could show you. Do you want me to show you? All right, I'll show you. Okay, I want you to take a look at this. Not that. I want you to take a look at this. Yeah, why not? Why not, my friend? Lay down some indicators here. CFRN. Okay. Now. Okay. So, in fact, let me put this on a chart that, you know, people are more familiar with time-based charts, right? So today about 12:30 we had a bearish cross, and price sold off pretty heavily until the close of this candle. Let's see, the sell-off started at 12. Really, it ended at, that's 12. Okay, that candle opened a trick. So this candle opened at 11 o'clock, closed at 11:30. So from 11:30 to 11:30 to 1 o'clock, give or take. Let's not use this market. Let's use, what is that, the Russell? Let's use Crude. Why? Only because I know that a lot of you trade Crude. Okay? So it's going to have the same effect. All right. On the 30-minute chart, this morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, we had a bearish cross. Let me write this down or I'll forget it. I'll have to go back and look at it again. 8:30 a.m. bearish cross on Crude. And price didn't, we did have a pullback and then we continued down. I mean, this is tradable. Using the same rules from the trading room, you could have traded this, okay? Now, once the step line crosses over on the back side and we start printing these green candles, yeah, it's probably time to think about maybe not being short. So, but we had nothing to tell us we shouldn't be getting short, really, up until 15:30 minus 12, 3:30. So 8:30 to 15:30. This 30-minute chart is saying you really want to be looking for the short trades, okay? All right. So now we're going to do this. We're going to drop it down to what we use in the live trading room, 4-tick range chart. We're going to go back. We're going to find 8:30 this morning. Oh, and I need to make sure I just created this chart today. I need to make sure it's on the right time zone. UTC 5, yes. Let me just scoot over here real quick and make sure this last candle, this last 30-minute candle, oh, that's a 4-tick range. 21.28. That's when it opened. So I got 7:33, so that's 19. I think we're off an hour. Hang on a minute. Let me double check. I don't want to get your head all twisted up with the wrong time zone, okay? Because that can happen. UTC 5, okay. Double check another one. UTC 5, okay. Come on down. UTC F5. Okay. Alright. Just want to make sure. Because you can put it on local time, you can put it on central time, you can put it on mountain time. You just want to make sure that all your charts are on the same time. Okay. Now, it became obvious on the 30-minute chart at 8:30, which is right here. That we had had a bearish cross and that the markets were getting ready to sell off pretty heavy in the crude. Now, while there may have been a couple of good trades here to the upside, I don't want any part of those, okay? I want to wait for this. This is what I'm looking for. Look at that. Now, do you see how somebody could get tricked into bullish cross, price pulls away, price pulls back, up close, nowheresville? You get tripped up again there. You get tripped up again there. Then you get a bearish cross and look at it drop. Bearish cross, look at it drop. Look at that thing. Bearish cross and it drops. Oh, now in the morning we get, get a couple decent up moves. And we get some fake outs. Okay, then what's going to happen? This is when we were pulling back to the BBC. So we just be patient and we just start waiting for those short trades to start. Remember, you only need one of this right here. This is more than you need to get your points for the day. Down close, sell the open of this candle. The open of that candle is 52.96, 52.86, right there. 52.86, 87, at 86. Yeah. So, bearish cross, price pulled away, price pulled back, down close, sell the open of the next candle, minus a tick. So actually the open was 52.94, so you're going to sell 52.93. So actually you need to go to 52.83. Right there. Now that's if you got in on this candle. You could have got in on this candle as well, and you'd have only needed to go to 52.86. That's it. You're done for the day. Okay? So, here's my point. Learn to use a higher time frame to guide you in your trades. Better yet, come take a free trial. Where? There's only one place. Only one place that matters. Apply.cfrn.net. Now, here's what you're going to get. 5 days in our live training room where you get to ask all the questions you want about our strategy, about our indicators, about our methodology, how long you've been in business, how long you've been doing this, blah, blah. And we don't get rude and crude and bite your head off and all that stuff. We treat you with dignity and respect. We'll also let you use our platform. If you already have a Ninja platform, we'll let you use our indicators. Okay? And if you happen to have multi-charts, we can hook you up for that too. Alright? So, if you go to apply.cfrn.net, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get an email. It's an automated email. Your computer is going to know that a robot sent that email. It could put it in the promotions folder, the bulk folder, the trash folder. Lord knows where it could put it. Now, here's what you do. Find it and click the confirmation link. Then a human will send you a lengthy email with a lot of instructions. Hey, you're the one that said you wanted to become a trader. Follow the instructions, get your platform ready to roll, be in the trading room tomorrow morning at 9:30. Now, tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, well, I can't start on a Wednesday because I want to get all my 5 days. We're too cool for that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days. See? You won't lose a thing. Plus, you'll have the weekend in between to work with the indicators, to look at some historical charts, and to really make a well-informed, solid decision whether or not what we teach is what's right for you. There is no magic. There's no magical indicators, mystical oscillators. There's nothing out there that tells the future. If you're just starting, you could go down the perilous path of chasing crystal balls and gurus. It's going to cost you a lot of time, and even more important, well, no, it's going to cost you a lot of time and a lot of money. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. Think about that. So, Michael and I together have a lot of combined years of experience. We've made every mistake two human beings can make when it comes to trading. So, why not do this? Why not let Michael and I show you a path, a very simple path that won't get you a Bentley or a gold tooth or a fur coat, but it has the potential to help you build a successful trading business. It has the potential to help you become consistently profitable. Won't happen overnight. You're going to have to work, okay? But once you get it, you're going to go, what? Man, this is so simple. Yes, trading's not easy, but it can be simple. I hope to see you in the morning in the live trading room. We'll show you just how simple it can be. All right, I told you I'd be back. Here I am. What do you think? Heck of a day, right? Now that could be your day. I'm serious. I send the email. You open the email, you look at the trades, I work with you in the private mentoring sessions, and I help you learn to take the trades that have the smallest amount of risk and the largest potential. It's not rocket science. I can teach anybody if they really want to learn, okay? But see, a lot of people say they want to be a trader, but not everybody really wants to be a trader. How do I know? Because 6 months ago they told me, hey man, I'm going to become a trader. You know, I got my computer, and you know, I'm getting some indicators. And so 6 months later I'm like, how's the trading business going? Well, you know, I'm still working on it. I'm getting a few things. I got to work out. You know, I've been looking at a couple of different systems, and I've been, you know, okay. 2 years go by. Hey, how's that trading business working? Well, you know what? I'm a lot closer than I was. Yep. In fact, I'm probably going to start trading in the sim mode, I don't know, next month. Man, why don't you just go get a job? Seriously, before your family starves to death. Either you want to be a trader or you don't. If you want to be a trader, come on down. We will help you. We got the tools. We got the knowledge. All that's missing is you. Now, I've said it before. Trading's risky. You can lose all your money. You already know that. It's a fact. But some people just don't have the constitution to become a trader. They're just too emotional. They're just, you know, the stress and all. There's just too much. But what we've done is we've taken trading, something that I'll be the first to tell you is hard. But we found a way that it can be simple. You're not going to knock home runs out of the park every day. You're not even going to try. Every day you got to come in, boom, get to first base, done. Get to first base, done. Get to first base, done. No, you won't buy a Bentley or a fur coat. No gold teeth. But you know what? God, I love what I do. I get to spend time with people like you. I get to help people set themselves free. Again, maybe you don't have the makeup. Emotionally, psychologically, physiologically, I don't know. But there's only one way to find out. And that's to go through somebody's free trial, take some kind of training program, get some kind of an education, and then start sim trading. With us, you have to pass a test before we even give you a green light to go live with one contract. You got to put together 10 days in a row in sim of consistent profitability before our blueprint gives you a green light to go live with just one contract. And then you got to increase your account balance by $2,000 before you can add a second contract. And you're thinking like, man, will I ever start to make real money? When you add the second contract, that's $200 a day. That's $1,000 a week before commissions. Now, there's no guarantees you're going to make $1,000 a week. There's no guarantees of anything. That's another thing that's very unsettling for a lot of people. They're used to working for somebody. They're used to being told when to come in, when to go to the bathroom, when to go smoke, when to go eat, do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? But I took my hair from under my hat. I went in to ask him why. Anyway, come take the trial. What do you got to lose? Quit putting it off, you know? Because if trading's not for you, then get on with your life. Go find out what is for you. God's got something great for you. It may not be trading, but I'm telling you, He's got something that's going to ignite you. You're going to get up before the alarm clock goes off because you're so filled with passion. Not the opposite. Most people on Monday morning, when that clock goes off, they pull the cover back over their head and go, oh my God, not another week. If you're living that life, my heart goes out to you. It really does. There's been periods in my life where I had some jobs that I wasn't so crazy about, and so I found my way out of them. And then the last company that I started was, it showed me that you really can have it all. And I don't mean all the money and all the houses and all the cars, but that you can have a job, except they say if you find a job where you enjoy what you do, you'll never work another day in your life. Steve Jobs gets credit for it, but I'm pretty sure Plato or Socrates actually said it. But this is my point. I realized when I built the last company that you can have it all. In other words, you can make plenty of money, and it's up to you to decide when's enough, and enjoy what you do, and make the world a better place for other people, all at the same time. It's not like, well, I got to run over here and make the world better, and then I got to go over here and enjoy life, and then I got to go here and grind it out and trade hours for dollars. No. It can all be part of one package. Come check it out. How much is the free trial? Did I say free? It's free. Now, if you want to take the Concierge Trade Alert trial, that's $1. We're going to charge you $1 for that. And we're going to throw in the live trading room at no charge. So that part is actually free. I don't know. If at the end you don't think you got your money's worth, send me an email. Give me your address. I'll mail you $1 back. All right? I would love nothing more than to see your smiling face tomorrow morning in the live trading room. In order for that to happen, you need to go to apply.cfrn.net. When the automated email comes and hides in the bulk folder or the spam folder, you got to find it, click the confirmation link. A human, myself, Mike, somebody will send you an email full of instructions. Read it, make the proper decisions, click here, click there, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right? Peace. Have a good night.